What's up, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a video. 713 the Bio City, we in the building. Alright, well, Super Bowl Sunday is upon every football fan, and of course, it has to be the final game of the entire 2024 season before the off season kicks off. And I gotta say, one more sleep before the Super Bowl 57 rematch between the Chiefs and the Eagles happened in Super Bowl 59 in NOLA, in which I predicted on Championship Sunday. And hey, I gotta say, I'm actually all for it. Not sure about the rest of them, but hey, I'm all for it. See Mahomes and Hurts battle it out once more. And I get it, both teams are different from the previous Super Bowl matchup they had. Both teams scoring nearly 40 plus points. And of course, the Chiefs won Super Bowl 57 on a winning field goal. And in that Super Bowl, I had Philly predicted to win that one. But safe to say that KC ended up winning it all, in which I wasn't too surprised in the matter. Because what can I say? They understand how to get it done when it mattered. And that's how I look at Super Bowl 59, boils down to which team is willing to get it done when it mattered. And I got to say, I could see both teams, just like Super Bowl 57, I could see both teams giving it their all, giving it everything they got, You got, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, most reliable tight end, D-Hop, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown. And then on the Eagles side, you got Hurts, Saquon, who just recently won Offensive Player of the Year, which is, hats off to him. And AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goddard. Both offenses are pretty talented as hell, for sure. But it also, just boils down to coaching as well, because coaching definitely matters in the Super Bowl. The defensive side, it just feels like this team is like, it may seem like both of these teams are evenly matched, but on the other side of things, that Philly, it's more stacked on the defense and offense compared to KC. But like I said before in my previous videos, hard work eventually beats talent. And the team that works the hardest is the team that wins. So, Super Bowl matchups, what I'm thinking about? Well, I know the Eagles offense and the the Chiefs defense, it's going to boil down to how KC stops Saquon. Because Saquon, it's like their entire offense. Let him go ape wild. He's tough to stop. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that Chiefs defense slow down Saquon, if it means putting the ball in the hands of Jalen Hurts. And of course, that the Eagles and defense got to find a way to slow down Mahomes as well, along with their rush attack. And the biggest key for that Eagles defense is, of course, slowing down Travis Kelce. Considering the fact that Kelce is Mahomes' most reliable target. The connection has been on point, ever since Mahomes stepped in as QB1. So, got to figure out how to stop Travis Kelce, for sure. And of course, the Chiefs are gonna, find a way to get Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, and D Hop involved in the pass game. Even though the run Pacheco, they might end up getting him involved as well. And and that left tackle though for the Chiefs, Tooney, the dude's nice. Both teams got effective O lines. You know, which is gonna boil down to who protects the quarterback better. Because each team's gonna look to sack the opposing QBs. You know, but I see them. I see this. Being a fight to the finish between the Eagles and Chiefs. I mean, you know, it's I ain't gonna lie. I want to pick Philly to win it all. You know, take that chance once again. Because I like to see Hurts win his first ring in his career. It's enough that he in his second Super Bowl in 3 years. I mean, considering the fact how hard it is getting back to the big game, whether you're losing it or winning it. It's never easy getting back to the big game. But hey, hats off to Hurts though, and the rest of the Eagles are getting back to the Super Bowl. And the same could be said about the defending champion Chiefs, who is also back in the Super Bowl, thanks to them handling business when it counted, down the stretch. It'd be nice to see my Texans in there in the big game, but unfortunately, that's gotta wait. But this Super Bowl 59, it's gonna be one fun to watch. Most people may not agree with the matchup, but hey, that's what the reality of it is. But like I just mentioned, the matchup I'll be keeping an eye on is the Chiefs defense and the Eagles offense, and how the Chiefs are gonna stop Saquon Barkley. That's my top matchup to keep a close eye on. Mahomes, even on his off day, Mahomes is still a baller. He knows how to spread that ball with his legs and his arm. But Eagles, which is something the Eagles secondary got to be prepared at all times if they hope to, secure stops on the Chiefs offense. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, I gotta say, that they're fucking ballers. They're ballers for sure. And I'm certain, they was really nominated for Defensive Rookie of the Year. For the way they played. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, ballers. Good pickups by Howard Roseman and the Eagles. They really got some studs. And they also get Brandon Graham back, which is another huge boost in their defense. It's gonna be interesting in how the Eagles defense fared this time around against Pat Mahomes and that Chiefs offense. Because last time, Chiefs offense got hot in that first Super Bowl matchup, because at the time Gannon, didn't have a game plan to save his life on the defensive side. Despite how stacked that Eagles defense at that time. But this go around, Vic Fangio's utilizing that defense. And it's gonna come down to, who makes the least mistakes and who executes when it matters most. Because I'll say this, the team that executes the most and makes the least amount of stakes, that's the team that wins Super Bowl 59. No doubt about that. Now, if I was to decide or predict who wins Super Bowl 59, it will likely be, drum roll. I want to pick the Eagles, because no hate towards them, but I'm gonna just go ahead and pick the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, I'll pick the Kansas City Chiefs in this one. To win by a field goal. I mean, because why do I pick the Chiefs? I like both quarterbacks, hands down, but all because I want to see, because he used to play for my Texans, I want to see like D Hop get finally win him a ring, after, after being in the league for a decade, tearing it up in the Texas uniform before being traded for hot dogs in the 2020 offseason. I mean, everything D Hop done went through, I want to finally see D Hop win him a ring, And it's already enough that another former Texan, and Justin Reed has 2 rings, potentially winning his 3rd ring, in which is another former Texan that I'm happy for, because safe to say he won his first ring with the Chiefs, after leaving the Texans. Because one thing I learned, man, the players that leave the Texans go on to win Lombardi trophies, win a ring, with their new team, their first team. I mean, look at Tyrann Mathieu. He 1 year with the Texans in 2018, left for KC in 2019. For example, won him a ring there. Won him a ring there. And, which would, snaps KC's 50-year championship drought, which is a half a century, by the way. Jesus. Jacoby Jones, may he rest in peace. Another example, left the Texans after 2011, went on to win him a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, which was Ray Lewis's, final year in a Ravens uniform before retiring. Think about some of these former Texans, leave Houston, leave the Texans, then go on and win championships. I'm not mad about it, but I just want to, throw up some examples out there. But yeah, my pick is the Kansas City Chiefs to win it all. If it means securing that first ever three-peat, something that has never been done in the NFL before. Even the Patriots couldn't do it when Brady was there, and the Cowboys and teams that won back-to-back Super Bowls weren't able to secure a three-peat. And the last professional team to secure a three-peat was the Los Angeles Lakers. 2000, 2001, and 2002. That was the last professional sports team to three-peat. And I know that the Yankees have done it before. Three-peated. But I gotta say, if I'm not mistaken, the Lakers were the last professional sports team to three-peat. So, hey, I could be wrong about the Chiefs three-peating, because, Eagles gonna do whatever they can to prevent that. And which I wouldn't be mad at all, because, I like the Eagles, hands down. But I'm rolling with KC only because I want to see DeAndre Hopkins finally get his ring. Hands down. After all he went through, because he used to play for my Texans. So, and let me just throw this out there. If the Philadelphia Eagles, win it all, hey, big salute, big congrats to them. Because, hey, Philly really deserves it, after all they've been through, a year after that collapse after being 10-1. They deserve it if they win it all. But hey, let's see what Super Bowl Sunday brings. and may the best team win. You know, so shout out to Chiefs Kingdom and shout out to Eagles Nation. You know, good luck to y'all. But to my next video, Houston checking on up out of here. I'm out.